We are live. We are live. We are live. Flix Talkers, what's going on? No countdown today. We are live. Let me know if we're locked in and how we're looking, how we're sounding. No countdown because I'm late already. Let me just double check if we're live or not. I think we are. Double check. Okay. Very good. We are live, guys. What is going on, Flix Talkers? Welcome to another live stream. Happy Saturday. That much closer. We are that much closer to July 4th weekend, which is going to be another long weekend for most of you guys. For me, it's going to be a 3-day weekend. I don't know about you guys. Since it does fall on a Saturday, I get Friday off, and I'm extremely happy about that. You guys let me know if you guys have that same workflow. What's going on, everybody in the chat? I see y'all. Everybody, let me know what you guys are doing today. Say what's up. This is a hangout sesh. And we're definitely going to be talking about some news. A couple of movies came out this weekend. You guys let me know if you guys are watching anything, if you guys aren't watching anything. I got to get a good show going on. I'll tell you that. We have a couple of shows that we did start, but kind of fell off of them, so, you know. Ooh, Sebastian, thank you so much for that super chat, my friend. $10 super chat. Warren G, Nate Dogg, Regulate, and Children of Bodom. Okay, so we definitely got two different styles of song right there. What's up, Cleon? I just saw you on my comments, Cleon, in the Jackass movie chat, or the Jackass movie comment section. Yeah. Major disappointment that one was, guys, unfortunately. Saw it last night with my little brother, and I was hoping for better. I was hoping for some better days, so to speak. But, you know, they can't all be winners, right? So please check out my reactions, guys. Please check out my reviews. Love you to death. This weekend, we are definitely going to be checking out. It is kind of a busy weekend for me, so I'm going to try to get to the computer as much as I can to work on projects. But I need to work on... okay, first of all, we're going to be doing a Patreon pick, so I'll actually probably put that up tonight. On my Patreon, if you guys are part of the Patreon fam. Sorry. Patreon.com/FlixTalk. Go and sign up tonight because I will be putting up our Patreon picks for July. Basically, you guys give me your top 3 picks. I will randomly choose 2, put them on a wheel spin. Whatever it lands on, the 2 films, I'm going to be watching them in the following month. So that's how we do things, guys. And I still have not picked out a 4th of July movie. Everyone keeps telling me, please react to Born on the 4th of July, Born on the 4th of July. I hear it's one of the most depressing movies of all time. Why would I want to watch that on 4th of July? I don't want... It may be a mega movie, and I have it in my collection. Don't worry. I have it in my collection. I know it's Tom Cruise. I get it. I get it. But I don't want to be depressed this 4th of July. It's my anniversary. It's America's 250th fucking birthday. Why would I want to be depressed? I'm not going to do that. So it's going to have to be a fun July 4th movie that is not Independence Day. Everybody keeps saying Independence Day. It's like, that one is the biggest movie of all time. Come on. I'm sure it is his greatest performance. But tonally, I don't want to put myself in a bad mood. Right? Maybe we'll save that for America's 251st birthday. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just watch it. Doesn't even need to be on 4th of July. I'm still mentally preparing because next week they're releasing Obsession. So I'm really mentally preparing for that. The Sandlot, seen it. That one I definitely have seen. One of my favorites. Let's see. Cleon's coming off a 3rd shift. What's up, bro, KP? Let's see. Joe in the building. What is the best and worst reaction movie you have seen so far this year? So far. That's hard to say. Because most movies that I react to if it's a bad movie, I really won't put it up unless it's like a big movie that a lot of people know. But I try to avoid the bad ones. Honestly, the worst one that I've seen that I did a reaction for was Exorcist 2. That's it. I think I gave it like a 2 out of 5. I think so. And now, if you're talking about in theaters, I'm going to say Masters of the Universe. I gave it 2 out of 5. The new one, the remake, or the remake of the remake of the remake of the original. I gave that a 2 out of 5 as well. So there you go. I always give my pros and cons, guys. So please go watch the reactions before you want to kill me because of my score. Let's see. Oh, what's the best? You saying what's the best? I haven't seen all the movies. Let's see. Best and worst reaction you have seen so far this year. So best film that I've seen this year. I don't think I've really. I don't think I gave any 5 out of 5s, man. As far as like any in theaters, or are we talking about older movies? Because I watch older movies here on the channel. So I don't know if I gave any 5 out of 5s. I did give some 5 out of 5s for some movies that I watched on Patreon. But in theaters, I don't know. There are good movies, I'll tell you that. There are good ones, but not the best. I really enjoyed Backrooms for what it was. Let's see. I don't even know what's rated. Let's see what's rated. Top. Best rated movies of 2026 so far. Let's see what people are talking about. And I know I still need to go and watch these movies as well. A lot of the ones that I missed. Give me 1 second, y'all. So, let's see. Highest rated movies. Let's see. Bone Temple, Hail Mary, Obsession, Project Hail Mary. The Sheep's Detective, Hokum, Send Help. Send Help came out this year? Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I take that back. Michael. The Michael movie. I give a 5 out of 5. There we go. Sorry, it's hard remembering all the best rated ones that I get. Because I usually, if a movie's extremely good, 4 out of 5. You know? It's hard giving out 5 out of 5s. Michael received a 5 out of 5 from me, if you didn't see my reaction. So there you go. That's kind of what it was. Link in the building. What's up? Please react to the 79 thriller When a Stranger Calls. Make sure you react to the original, not the remake, years later. P.S. Don't forget Fatal Attraction. Well, I got some good and bad news for you. On a random night, I watched When a Stranger Calls, the original. I liked it. I didn't do a reaction for it, but I did like it. Don't forget Fatal Attraction. Yes, I have Fatal Attraction still on the shelf. Sebastian, seems like Supergirl will bomb hard. Yes. And it's just come to fruition. Man. Let's go to the numbers. Because I'm a numbers guy, you know? I don't like to just shit on things just to, shit on them. So let's bring some numbers into it. Because numbers matter, right? So Supergirl has earned 18 mil in its domestic opening day, which means Thursday and Friday. Now it's only tracking to earn 40 million in its opening weekend. So we still have tomorrow. Today and tomorrow, I'm sorry. Yeah, today and tomorrow. Now, we have a lot of people, in here, fuck the critics, fuck the noise, fuck the misogynistic Snyder bros. What? No one said anything about her being a woman, which is the reason why I'm saying this, is because it's going to lead to something that she said about everything. If it was James Gunn and this script crossed my desk, I'd make it too. This movie is super girl. Okay. That's your opinion? Let's see. This leads to what she said. All right. So superstar Millie Alcock. I kept calling her Alcott. Cleon, thank you so much for that, my friend. We'll get into the music in a second. Supergirl star Millie Alcock knows she'll face backlash by simply existing as a woman in a franchise IP like Supergirl. Can we stop with this shit where like your movie's gonna bomb and you just blame men, or you blame people being racist or something like that, or you blame nerds? Can we just stop with that? We have become very comfortable having this weird ownership of women's bodies. Who does? Who wants your body? Who? I don't. Are we talking about Supergirl here, or are we talking about some other factors? I don't know. Let me know if you guys know what she's talking about. I can't really stop them. I can only be myself. Well, yeah, of course. So I responded, this is what simply existing as a woman in Hollywood looks like. Barbie, 1.4 billion, 3 years ago. Star Wars, The Force Awakens, 2015, 2 billion. Once again, female-led movie. Captain Marvel, female-led movie in 2019, 1.3 billion. These are all big property movies. That's why I added them in there. Now, there are plenty of female-led movies that went on to do hundreds of millions of dollars. These are just the superhero ones, which is the franchise that you're in. Did you not think that Supergirl was part of a franchise? It's part of Superman. It's part of DC. Rogue One, a Star Wars story, 2016, 10 years ago, 1 billion. Women-led. Wonder Woman from 2017, 800 million, 800 plus million. I mean, what else is there to say? Why do we keep blaming men? All right? Most of those that go to see these movies, at least from the theater experiences that I've endured, are men. Men are watching these movies. So stop blaming it. It has to be some other factors at play. Okay? I'm tired of, on Twitter, it's always this bait. It's always this bait, and I fall for it. Because we're over here trying to make serious conversation, about why movies are performing the way they are, and people are, it's because of men. Okay, yeah. They're the ones that go to see the movies. If it wasn't for men watching movies, it would be less than half of what they're making. What do you want us to say? Why aren't women out there supporting women? Also, this whole thing about supporting just because it's a woman, or just because it's a black person or a white person or a Hispanic person or Asian person, if you support just for that, I think it's so stupid. It's retarded. It really is dumb. You should watch a movie trailer. If it looks interesting, or read a synopsis. If it looks interesting, you go and watch the movie. Wow, what a concept, right? Skin color and gender have played such a pivotal part in the entertainment sphere. Identity politics, right? It's ridiculous. I hate that we're living in this age now. And it's not a new thing. It's been happening for years. But this whole game with, your movie underperforms, it's not just because of you. It's all the factors at play. It could be bad CGI, it could be bad script writing, it could be bad acting from everybody else. Instead of looking at the actual criticism from real critics, and not just people online that are going to hate you because you look a certain type of way, or whatever their agenda is, it would be smart for you to form your own opinion. There's too much going on. Men. Playing that card makes you look stupid in the end. And then also, now you've dissed a bunch, you dissed a huge audience. And they're going to be like, you know what? She doesn't like men. Okay, she doesn't like my money then. There you go. I don't know what else. This is common sense shit. I know she's half my age, but maybe her brain will develop by the time she hits 30. And then by the next movie that she's in, she'll be like, you know what? I got to be careful about what I say to the press. Because the press is going to spin it however they want it. You know? Okay. Have you seen the Whale Fall trailer? I have not. Return of the Living Dead is set for July 4th weekend. Yeah, 100%. I'm watching that. You know that. Come on. Sebastian, really hot here in Europe right now. It's actually really cool where I'm at. It's only about 70 degrees. It's a little humid. Did you see the trailer for Heart of the Beast? I did not. Any thoughts on The Bride? I have not seen that. I don't really care to. Let's see. Movies bomb if they're bad. There you go. Simple and plain, right? But I'm here to talk about them every single week. Thoughts on Delta Force? Have not seen it. I told you Supergirl had no choice. Laura's saying, living in victimhood has been brainwashed into many people. It's an agenda. 100%. Yeah, it's easy to play the victim. That's why. Very easy to play the victim. Instead of taking accountability, it's easy to blame someone else, right? That's what we usually do. Just like as a whole, as a collective, as a society, it's been ingrained that there's always some kind of oppressor, right? There's always someone that's trying to hold us down. Guys, do you realize that we live, especially if you live in America, you live in an era and in a country where you can literally do whatever the fuck you want. You can achieve whatever you want. Now, that's more than I can say about other countries. Okay? So no one is oppressing you. The only person holding you back is you. And you have the choice and the freedoms to say whatever you want. But guess what? There's freedom, not even freedom, but there's, you know, without, there's always consequence. There's always repercussions to what you say. And you have to expect that. And you have to accept that. You know, I know she's only 26 years old, and I really hope she learns that this is not going to go over well. It's very reminiscent, obviously, of the whole Rachel Zegler situation. And we saw how that turned out for Snow White. And I like Rachel Zegler. I think she's a great actress, you know? So this has nothing against her or Millie Alcock's response. Because at their core, I think they're good actresses. I just think that they say some really dumb, dim-witted shit. Because it's easy to react. It's not easy to stop and think and then react. You know, or think about what you're saying. Or think about what you're about to say. But that's kind of my thoughts on the Supergirl thing. The movie was just okay. I'm going to be honest. I do love superhero movies. I still do. I still get a rush. I still get a good feeling. You know, especially with the best CGI that we have in the game now. Why not? You know? So, I love seeing them. But I'm going to call it what it is. I'm going to call it, you know, what the hell it is. I know there's a lot of people that get paid to do reviews. That's fine. I don't. So they're going to obviously give you their opinion based on a bias. If you want something real, come over to Flix Talk. We'll give you the real fucking deal. I have no time to sugarcoat this. I'm not 20 years old. I'm not trying to be a influencer. None of that for me. So if you want a real deal, reaction, a review, come on over here, man. It's welcomed. It is welcomed. And it's not just to jump on the hate train. If there is a hate train, then that means the majority think that this shit sucks for a reason. And if they can give some valid reasons, then hey, start listening to them, man. Stop brushing them off as like sexist, misogynistic, this, that, or the third, you know what I mean? All right, let's get into some music. Starting off with some Warren G. Regulators. Mount up. Man, I haven't heard this song in, I'm gonna be honest. This is a West Coast staple. This song is a West Coast staple, but I have not heard this, like in my car or anything, at least 6 or 7 years, man. This is a West Coast staple, 100%. You want to show someone a West Coast record? Like if they've never heard a West Coast sound, show them some Dr. Dre, early Dr. Dre, some early Snoop Dogg, Some Warren G like this, some Nate Dogg. This is one of those staples.
Regulators. We regulate any stealing of his property. We're damn good too. But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep.
Regulators! Mount up! It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Warren G was on the streets, trying to consume some skirts for the E, so I could get some phones. Rolling in my ride, chilling all alone.
Just hit the east side of the LBC on a mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. Seen a car full of girls, ain't no need to tweak. All of you search know what's up with 213.
So I hooked a left on 21 and Lewis. Some brothers shooting dice, so I said, let's do this. I jumped out the ride and said, what's up? Some brothers bought some, so I said, I'm stuck.
Since these girls peeping me, I'm gonna glide and swerve. These looking so hard, they straight hit the curve. Want to bigger, better things than some horny tricks. I see my homie and some suckers all in his mix.
I'm getting jacked, I'm breaking myself. I can't believe they taking Warren's wealth. They took my rings, they took my Rolex. I looked at the brother, said, damn, what's next?
They got my homie hemmed up and they all around. Can't none of them see him if they going straight pound for pound. They wanna come up real quick before they start to clown. I best pull out my and lay them busters down.
They got guns to my head, I think I'm going down. I can't believe it's happening in my own town. If I had wings, I would fly, let me contemplate. I glance in the cut and I see my homie Nate.
16 in the and 1 in the hole. Nate Dogg is about to make some bodies turn. Now they dropping and yelling, it's a tad bit late. Nate Dogg and Warren G had to regulate. I let my explode. Now I'm switching my mind back into freak mode. If you won't skirt, sit back and observe. I just left a gang of over there on the curb.
Now they got the freaks, and that's a known fact. Before I got jacked, I was on the same track. Back up, cause it's on N-A-T-E and me, the Warren to the G.
Just like I thought, they were in the same spot, in need of some desperate help. But Nate Dogg and the G-Child were in need of something else. One of them dames was sexy as hell. I said, ooh, I like your size. She said my chords broke down and just sing real nice. Would you let me ride? I got a car full of girls and it's going real swell. The next stop is the East Side Motel.
Classic.
To a whole new era, G-Funk, step to this, I dare ya. Funk on a whole new level.
The rhythm is the bass and the bass is the treble.
Chords, strings, we brings melody. G-Funk, where rhythm is life and life is rhythm.
If you know like I know, you don't wanna step to this. It's the G-Funk era, funked out with a gangster twist. If you smoke like I smoke, then you like every day. And if your ass is a buster, 213 will regulate.
Classic. That's the way to start it off, right? By the way, Above the Rim soundtrack, man. That was a good movie. If you haven't seen it, go check out Above the Rim. Not a classic hood movie. I mean... okay, maybe it is a classic hood movie, but quality-wise, I've seen better, way better. So, watch it still. Still watch it. All right, let's see. We got some Children of Bodom. And Children of Bodom hate me. All right. All right, let's see. Well, it says there's a... Let me see. It says there's a music video, but it looks like a fan-made music video. I'm not really sure. Let's just go to the lyric video. It's all right. Oh, oop. Why does it sound like a Power Rangers theme or something? Love that solo. Very powerful. Yeah, most of these guys are from overseas. Like I can already tell. That's kind of their sound. Very, very cool. This band is from Finland, neighbor to Sweden. It's the country with most metal bands percentage wise. Yeah, I knew that before I even read your comment, dude. That's so funny. It is true, though. It is very, 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 very true. All right, you know who we haven't heard from in a long time, guys? Harry Mack. Now, I did a couple of Harry Mack channels, reactions for the channel when I used to do, like, upload the movie reactions. Music reactions, god damn it. Music reactions here on the channel. But I wanted to keep them more movie and entertainment news centered. So I stopped doing the music reactions on the channel. We do them here on the live stream, obviously. But, you know, they get blocked or copyright claimed or whatever. So I don't do it. But Harry Mack was one that I was just, like, so blown away by this guy's talent. If you guys don't know, he's a rapper. He freestyles on the street. And look who he runs into in New York.
Whatever, I keep it clever. I do even better when I be under pressure. Got rhymes they can't measure. Oh shit, y'all know we going in. I get open when I start rhyming and flow for them. Through the speakers, on my level where they'll never be. Randomly, I'm making fans out of celebrities. Putting words together cleverly, they pulling up in the ride. Every time I spit these lyrics, it survive. I can't be diminished, good for your health like spinach. And damn, that's a fly whip with the matte finish. Y'all know that I'm the dopest in the zone. Flowing with the poems, got people straight pulling out their phones. And when I'm rhyming, I'm fat. To the peak, I be climbing like that. Damn, how do I get diamonds like that? Yeah, seen them on the bracelet, there's no one who could erase this. When I be rhyming, I be leaving competition wasted. This is what I need, I'm moving through the drama. Can I shake your hand quick, my mans? It's an honor, for real, we breaking it down. Much love, yeah, collectively we rising up above. He's throwing up the peace signs while I spit the beast rhymes. Everybody pays attention when I release mine, it's like that. If they try to strike Mac, we gon' strike back. One love, we gon' rise above. That's some crazy New York shit, only in Manhattan. Who'd have thought that shit could happen?
Bro! Harry Mack still has it, dude. We have to watch more of his more recent videos. Like I said, jaw dropped at how skillful this guy is. I have not seen a rapper like flow off the dome like him since obviously like Eminem, or I'm trying to think of some other great freestylers. If you guys know of any, please let me know. I've been kind of out of the game as far as keeping up with, you know, freestyle hip hop. A lot of the hip hop nowadays fucking sucks. So I don't listen to it. I'll go back to the stuff that I grew up on, but you know, not everybody can freestyle. It's the hardest thing to do. To come up with words on the spot. Yeah. It's definitely a hard thing to do. All right, guys. That being said, like I had said in the beginning of this stream, 4th of July weekend is right upon us, right around the corner, just about a week. And I have a disclaimer, a warning. Please be safe out there. If you guys are doing fireworks, don't be like this guy.
Oh my hell. When you almost light your trailer on fire. When you almost light your fucking trailer on fire. No, it's not! It's gonna be holy shit! No, it's not! No, it's not! Lance! Run! 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 Come on! Run!
Yeah. Yeah. Don't be like these idiots, man. This 4th of July weekend. Wickedy, what's up, my friend? Please don't be like that, man. Yeah, the screams are a bit annoying. Run! Run! Planet Earth, welcome. We have a lot of topics to talk about, guys. I'm just trying to find some good ones. Okay, here's a good one. Here's a good one that I wanted to check. Don't worry, we're gonna get back to the request. Now, a real deal question. The guy standing right next to the fire car, throw dirt on it, right? What's up, Jason? Just looking for something to cheer me up. I'm sedated at the moment, and you cheer me up, Flix. And you, oh, well, that's interesting. What happened? Why are you sedated? Would Jaws be a good 4th of July movie? At 1000%. It's a summer movie, bro. Okay, so we have another video of fuckery. Now, this made me angry. This made me irate. It really did. Now, I live in an apartment complex. You know, there's a lot of easy access for Amazon drivers to pull up. Honestly, Amazon drivers usually pull up and they put their blinkers on and they just park wherever the hell they want to, and they'll deliver their packages, blocking all kinds of traffic, right? Now, we have a different situation for people that live in the country, people that live, you know, in the boondocks. But you let me know, as a delivery driver, is this appropriate to park your car? I'll just say this. Wait a minute. Now, let me rewind. I think I saw something. Okay, did you see that in that one frame? There's one frame right here, guys. One frame. I didn't see this before. I think this woman is pregnant. Still does not give her any iota of a pass to drive up on this person's lawn. But I did see a long driveway in the beginning that looks like a driveway, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Why couldn't she just pull up here and then walk and drop the package off? She works for Amazon, by the way, if you guys didn't know that attire is Amazon. But it does look like she's pregnant. And you can tell from this side view, she's either pregnant or she's had a couple of few too many burrs, okay? What do you guys think? Give me your honest opinions. Look at that trail she left behind on the lawn. That is insane. That is insane. And I've worked with a lot of pregnant women too. That's the crazier part. Sometimes they do act erratic. I don't know what else to say. Bizarre, man. Bizarre. Let's see what you guys are saying about that. Let me read what Wickedy said. I pinched a nerve in my neck a few days ago and I haven't been able to move. Oh, shit. I've been there, done that, my friend. I feel like a scarecrow with a neck brace. Honestly. Well, I hope you feel better. I hope you are able to recover very, very soon. Planet is saying inappropriate, should be sacked. Well, not with that baby in her belly. Never appropriate to drive on someone's lawn and or private property for that matter. That's how guns come out, unfortunately. Yeah, depending on the state for sure. How long did it take to get that lawn that way? Yeah. And then you have a 2-ton car or whatever. What do cars weigh? Like 2 tons? Even smaller cars, you know? Just killing that grass now. We're doomed. No excuse, no class. I mean, it's not just class. I mean, you don't have to have class to be a driver. I mean, you just have to have common sense, right? The owner came out and said the aliens were here. Oh, that's funny. Now I'm seeing it. Look at the cropsicles. I'm seeing it. That is funny. Flix wouldn't be laughing if he had to go fix that lawn. No, hell no. No, of course not. She probably had some burgers. Y'all are funny, man. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Before we get into the next request, guys, by the way, requests are on. I'll be here for about another hour or so, taking your requests. Got another firework related. You know what? I don't know the year of this. I don't know if they're already celebrating out there. I have no clue. This is the biggest firework I've ever seen in my life.
All right. What's up for the
What the hell is that, bro? Look at this, look at this, look at this.
Oh, shit!
Oh my God. Listen to all the car alarms going off. Once again, man, what the hell is this, bro? What the hell is this, and why is it in the hood? Yeah, we can use it as a weapon of mass destruction. One more time. Imagine being, look at how close this is to an apartment complex. Imagine being the people right next door, like right in front of this thing. I'm so done, man. That is, God, so sketchy. So damn sketchy. Okay. What's up, Jason? Give me your child, woman, in exchange for the lawn. Just kidding. Understand, I don't come with 50-foot fireworks if I can help it. You're just asking for missing appendages. Yeah, 100%. Or what if that thing would have tipped over? Now it becomes a freaking rocket launcher at somebody. It's a firework. They are shaped like that. Oh, the bulb? Like the bulbous at the end? I didn't even know that. Okay. This is why aliens stay away from Earth. Yeah. You could probably hit a UFO from that, with that thing. Chinese are famous for their love of gunpowder. Yep. Huge fireworks are shaped like teardrops. All the explosives are bulbs. Okay. The more you know, the better. I didn't know that. I think only pros should be dealing with fireworks. Yeah, and you notice they do them out in the open fields or whatever. They don't do them in the middle of the street like that. So it's kind of crazy, you know. All right, guys, let's get into the next request, which is Cleon's request, by the way. We got a movie trailer. Sia presents Nostalgic for the Present, the movie. Huh? No clue what this is going to be, but all right, let's check it out. Nostalgic for the Present. Oh, wow, this is brand new. By the way, Cleon, do you know if they released that song with Afrojack, David Guetta, and Sia yet? Like the full song? Did they release that?
Yes, sir. Nope. Yes, sir. We do apologize for the inconvenience, and we are happy to refund you.
Paul Dano? Paul Dano?
We're happy to refund you.
is that Kristen? Is it Kristen Wiig? I could be wrong about that. So it looks like a performative piece. Yeah, Kristen Wiig. It looks like a performative piece, like maybe the life of a career so far of Sia, played by other actors. That's still Maddie Ziegler, right? I thought she was. Wait, I mean, she still does look young, but. Okay, Maddie Ziegler, Paul Dano, Gabby Hoffman, Ben Mendelsohn, Tig Notaro, Kristen Wiig. Okay, you got some big names in this. July 23rd, next month. Wow, okay. I heard nothing about this. The way you heard nothing about Jackass, Cleon, I heard nothing about this. I'd be down to see that. It definitely seems like a art piece, performative, you know, which is fine. I love her music. If anything, I'd be more there for the music than the actual performative dance. That's just me. But the fact that she has some big names is cool. I wonder if they're playing it at my local AMC. Sometimes, you know, it's hard to get. AMC picks up a lot of independent movies though, so I'll check it out. Let's see. Daughtry did that song that was playing. Can't wait for this. Taking my stepdaughter. She got me into Sia. There you go. Very cool. Very cool. So there's been this whole thing, guys, with people recording, and some of my favorite content, recording with their glasses, the Meta Facebook glasses, which they're basically glasses that are spy glasses where you can record, right? Well, people are going up and pranking people and stuff like that. But this guy took it a step further, and he's fighting people while wearing glasses. So now we get the full perspective of what it's like. If you've never been in a fight, this is what it's like. This guy recorded himself fighting somebody else. Hopefully I don't get dinged for this, but you know, fight footage sometimes is a little weird on YouTube. I think it's okay, but it's called Meta Fades. If you guys don't know what to catch a fade means, that means to fight. All right.
Why are you touching my car, bro?
Why is you here?
Why are you touching my car, bro? What's up, my nigga? What's up? What's up?
What's happening, nigga? Watch out, nigga.
Okay, first of all, you know it's the hood when there's a fucking mattress in the alleyway, man. Second of all, this guy is definitely catching that fade. Yeah, Citizen Vigilante. This guy right here in the white t-shirt is definitely not as skilled as the other guy. That's probably why the guy wearing the glasses is like, he's not even gonna touch me. This is such an interesting angle, man. Like, it really is. Like, are they going to start using this for movies now? You better hope this guy doesn't punch him in the glasses.
Why you here, bro? Why you here, nigga? Why you here?
Huh?
Oh, this guy just gave up. This guy just gave up.
You done? Huh?
Yeah.
You done?
Yeah.
You gonna stop? You gonna stop?
Say yeah.
All right. Oh shit, there's a butt crack. I didn't see that far in the video. Guys, what are we doing? Are they auditioning for the next Mortal Kombat movie? Yeah. My comments are being deleted because I'm referring to the movie Citizen Vigilante. Now I know what you're talking about. I mean, speaking of, I think we saw the trailer here on the channel. It's something that's getting a lot of mixed reviews. Bro's out of shape and seems like it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, when you start breathing that hard and you just kind of give up, it's you're not built for it. You know, you're not in fighter shape, obviously. Okay, so Citizen Vigilante is what Planet Earth is talking about in the chat. Let me see if I can. How do I pronounce? Not pronounce this. How do I? It's on X now. Oh, don't worry. If I want to get the movie, I'll get it. I got my ways. Vigilant. But there's a lot of people talking about it. Oh yeah, you're right. Someone did upload it. Someone uploaded the whole movie 5 hours ago, dude. That is crazy. That is fucking crazy. The film they tried to ban. Who tried to ban? Dude, what? Just Germany tried to ban it, right? They make it seem like it's banned in the world. Oh, Elon Musk uploaded it? You've got to be kidding me. Hold on, dude. Hold on. Okay, this is where we're taking a little plot twist right now. Elon Musk posted this yesterday. Wait, 2 days ago. Oh, and it's... Oh, and it got deleted. It got deleted. But then someone underneath him 5 hours ago posted it. Oh, he financed it. Okay, this intrigues me a little more then. Elon Musk uploaded the film Citizen Vigilante to X yesterday, which is now available for free to download. You can watch it here. Apparently, the film is banned from being shown in cinemas in Germany and is also being kept out of Great Britain. I didn't know that. Okay. Okay, let's read more into it because I saw the trailer and it didn't even look crazy. I just know that it's directed by Uwe Boll, or whatever the fuck his name is, Uwe Boll, and he's not a good director. He's not good. Okay. All right, Jason, you take care. And when I say he's not good, I'm saying that he doesn't know, his directing style is not good. His editing is not good. Like every movie that I've seen from this guy is not good. I'm sorry. I have nothing about the message that he's trying to put out there. I'm just saying him as a filmmaker is not good. So I'm seeing people say that this is trash, and then I'm seeing some people saying that this is the truth that needs to be seen. Well, great. That truth is great, but we're talking about the film as a whole. How does it stack up? Now it makes me want to watch this movie. Anyways, let's see. Citizen Vigilante is an action film from 2026. In the film standards, a vigilante outraged by the violence perpetuated by migrants, that's the reason why it's being talked about, decides to take the law into his own hands by murdering criminal immigrants and corrupt officials. The film is inspired by a 2016 case in Hamburg in which a 14-year-old girl was raped by a gang and left for dead, while the perpetrators received only suspended sentences. I mean, there's a huge talk about it going on right now in the UK about rape gangs and rape gang culture. So, I mean, it's not too far, not just 2016, like this is being talked about right now. How many similar violent films have already been shown in cinemas, just to name not about this topic? Law-Abiding Citizen is one of them. The Exterminator. I don't know about The Exterminator. I know about Law-Abiding Citizen. Huh. Okay. So maybe it's because of the subject nature that they don't want to show it. And I do know it's... Oh my God. Okay. I gotta stop scrolling. Uwe Boll posted this? Uwe Boll himself posted this picture. Okay, guys, we're not. This is, and I know this is not a political even take, but this is kind of teetering on politics right here, our identity politics. So I'm not going to get into it. This is such a crazy Photoshop. That's such a fucking crazy Photoshop. But I'm intrigued to watch it. This is the thing for me personally. If there are documented cases of migrants or non-migrants creating crime and there's someone that wants to be a vigilante to take out the crime, I have no problem with that. As far as like in a movie form, don't clip me out of context, as a movie form. Okay? The fact that people get sensitive about a movie's either subject nature, thank you so much, Sebastian, subject nature because it hits too close to home, well, I think that they should actually look in the mirror. This should be a reflection of a wake-up period, you know? Open your third eye and see what's happening around. Why are you mad at this? What makes you mad at this? It should only make you mad if what you are reading is a falsified narrative, if the case does not match. It said it's based off of a 2016 case. If that case does not look accurate to you and you've read all of the, you know, the whole case from front to back, and they've determined that this case actually happened, then that is based on a true event movie. Now, if you're still mad at that, then you're obviously holding a grudge. Yeah, facts are facts. Then you're obviously still holding a grudge for whatever political reason or whatever agenda that you have. The fact of the matter is this, guys, we should not be protecting criminals. And a lot of people lately have been protecting criminals. You should call it out. Be your own vigilantes and call it out. I'm not saying go out and hurt people. I'm saying that if you see something, say something. So many people are afraid to say even anything because they think it goes against their agenda or whatever politics that they align by. Guys, crime is crime through and through. Call it what it is. I'll be honest. I never really saw too many Armie Hammer films, so I don't even know if he's like a great actor or not. I just know that Uwe Boll is not a good director. That's all I know. That's all I know. But if this is based on true material, and then obviously, you know, I do follow a little bit of politics, so I know what's happening across the pond, so to speak. I know that we have, you know, a migrant issue. Yes, of course, around the world we do, dude. Around the world we do. Now, if crimes occur and they're based on people that are undocumented citizens, I don't think that there's anything wrong with making a movie about that. We make movies about criminals all the fucking time, every single fucking day. So if you want to highlight domestic violence, I'm saying domestically, like in the country, we should also highlight violence from people that come outside of the country into another country. I think that's fair game. I don't see anything wrong with that. If there's a problem with that, somebody tell me how I'm wrong with that. Crime is crime and bad guys are bad guys. Also, look what Uwe Boll is posting, man. Look what Uwe Boll is posting. Oh my god. Did this movie even come out in theaters and cinema, like in the US or no? I don't know. Awake Tonight and Afrojack was released in April. Okay, I'll check it out, Cleon. Excuse me. Armie Hammer is the grandson of Armand Hammer, the Jewish bankster who helped the early Bolshevik regime tighten its deadly grip on Russia. Oh, interesting. Okay, if true, I have no clue. Laura saying, unfortunately, anything that goes against what the system is trying to do gets banned or accused of being racist. Oh yeah, 1000%. Like I said, it's that whole victimhood mentality as well, right? It's so easy to blame someone else or call you a name if you go against the narrative, if you go against the majority, or not even the majority. Because I think a lot more people are pushing back and they're actually questioning things and forming their own opinions instead of following the herd. I think a lot of people are starting to awaken, so to speak, or get, let's bring that term woke back to like what it really meant, was to awaken that third eye, start questioning things, be awakened by the world around you. It's gotten morphed into this weird fucking amorphous blob that is no longer what it stood for. So take that word back. Let's take that fucking word back and use it to call out hypocrisy, right? To call out the injustice of what's actually really happening. I would love to see that. Everybody wants to take back words. Take back this word, right? Take that word back. Can we do that? Can we try to do that? Let's see. Not a hit. People are strange. The film itself is worse than Supergirl, which takes some doing. He's not a good actor. Planet Sane. I've never been superstitious, but I've been a little stitious. Yeah, The Office. Illegal migrants, immigrants, not those that want to assimilate property, and this is not what the media spreads. They lie to anyone who gets it. It is racist. Yeah, trust me. I work with a lot of them. I mean, I work in a warehouse. We have a lot of, I'm not gonna get personal, but I'm sure that, I'm sure they're not legit. I'll just say that. I'm sure they're not legit. And I don't think there's anything wrong in saying that, because it is what it is, I don't make the rules. I'm not going to snitch them out. I have no means to do that. That's not up to me. But that being said, I do know what you're talking about people not wanting to assimilate. Now, before I get into that, let's just get the flip side of the coin. If I were to go to Italy, if I were to go to Spain, if I were to go to Japan, and want a residency there, right? You have to go through a rigorous process, more than just going there and just staying on the streets or just applying for anything. You have to apply for citizenship. You have to do it the right way, right? And then there's also the assimilation. If am I going to go over there and start criticizing their culture? Am I going to go over there and give them, a hard time or nothing like that? No, you're supposed to go if you plan to make this big move. Because I keep seeing these Americans saying, "Oh, I'm moving out of the country. I hate America," and stuff like that. And that's upon your free will. And then they plan to go to countries that are in worse shape than ours. So I don't get that. That part does not make sense to me. But it would be ridiculous of me to go to another country, expect to live there, and then them cater to me. That makes no sense. It never made sense to me. So I would be expected to learn the language, just for myself as a common sense person, learn the language and assimilate. Yet, when it gets called out for America, it's called, that's what makes America great. We're a melting pot of cultures. No other country says this. You know this? No other country says this. The word assimilate is bad in America. It is. That's what makes America great. Is we're the cornerstone of diversity. That's what they think that we're known for, or that we should be known for. And what does that say to people that come in and do it the proper channels, as far as like coming in and applying for citizenship legally? Because I know a lot of people that have done that. I've heard of stories of people that have gone through their due process, pay their taxes, they're here adding to, the GDP, and that's fantastic. That's great. That's what you're fucking supposed to do. And then you have people that don't want to do that and say, fuck you, you're a whatever, I don't know. Somehow I want to bypass the line. Why is that such a hot take? I don't get why that's a hot take at all whatsoever. That's just common sense. If I were to, like I said, if I were to go to any other country, I would be expected to do the exact same thing. Maybe not Canada or something, but like, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of these countries that are actually following the rules, that are not laxed. Anyways, I probably lost about 1,000 followers there. I don't care. These are my personal opinions. If we're talking about them, because we are. And it's like I said, it's wrong to those that actually follow the rules. Nothing wrong with following the rules. Yeah, run for my life. Run for your life. Been awake since 2008. No, it's awakened, not woke. Woke is weak and been used to push away from awakened souls. All right. Never had a problem with anyone wanting to better their lives, but I do have a problem with people coming over and taking advantage, waving their country's flag and spitting on us, basically. Yeah. I mean, come on. In the last few years, you see American flags burning, you know, constantly. And I understand that that's their freedom of speech. Yeah, you have freedom of speech to burn those flags. But once again, there is that repercussions that are going to come from that. And some of those repercussions come in the form of you being filmed by someone's cell phone, finding out who you are, and telling your employer. And then you get fired the next day and you wonder why. I thought this was America. I thought this was America. Dude, you fucked around and found out. What is your problem? Are you not fully developed, you know, up there as an adult? And obviously I'm slowing down with my enthusiasm about this topic because I'm so fatigued. I'm so fucking fatigued and winded, guys, when it comes to this shit. Because people keep doing it and it's getting worse and worse and worse, and they know they're doing wrong. That's the whole thing. They know they're doing wrong. They just don't care because no one's going to stop them. So you have more people that are willing to take advantage of things than not. Than just to actually follow the rules. Why is it so hard to follow the rules? Act right. Don't act stupid. I mean, you know. I don't know, guys. Am I the only person with common sense around here nowadays? That being said, you know, look at this headline. Army Hammers return to acting in a racist film. Now, before I, you know, defend this movie that I have not seen yet, I don't know. Is it racist? I mean, I don't know. Does he walk in the room and say, die you, I'm not going to say it, die you dirty, you know, insert slur here word? Does he say that? If he does, then that's a different thing. then he has a different reason for wanting to take them out, so to speak. But I have not seen anything that says that it's racist until I actually watch the movie. Like I said, who knows? That might be my Saturday watch. My evening watch is gonna be Citizen Vigilante. I didn't think I would do it, guys, but I think I might. It's not racist to want to take out criminals. Being called a racist has become a word that went from shame to pride. Like I said, I mean, I would hate being called a racist, and I have been called. You know what's funny? You want to know something extremely funny? For most of you guys that don't know, but don't have eyeballs in your head, I'm a Hispanic. So the reason why I say that is because there's a lot of people that think I'm Indian. I'm not Indian, okay? I'm Hispanic, and I work with other, you know, Mexicans, other Latins, and I've gotten called racist by them. And it irks me to no end when your own, so to speak, call you racist. It makes no sense whatsoever. It's a mindset. It's a cultural mindset. It is a cultural mindset. And I don't want to get into specifics why they called me a racist, but just know that one, it's a lie, what they said about me. And two, it's nothing that I would even deem racist at all. People have lost the essence of what those words mean. It's just like when everybody calls everybody a Nazi. Now it's just a cool word to call somebody. Do people forget the power of words? What actual Nazism is? Everybody's a Nazi now. Everybody. Doesn't make sense to me. I want to go back to what this said, though. It follows a wealthy American in Europe who blames migrants for rising crime. Well, once again, if there's a statistic that shows an influx in migrant crime, what is racist about that? Once again, facts are facts, numbers are numbers, statistics are statistics. Y'all are getting mad at numbers. Start getting mad at the culture, dude. Played by an actor accused of sexual assault by several women. Well, yeah, for sure. He's trying to make his bounce back into Hollywood. And before I'm not defending him. I'm not defending him. I know what the case was against him. Or the accusations were against him. I'm just going word by word and explaining my opinion on what this person, Cinema Solace, wrote about the movie. And it has 6 million views, y'all. 6 million views. So, let me see what some of the comments are saying. I'm just kind of curious. Top comment. Thanks for the recommendation. You'll have to realize, if you don't know anything about Twitter, this is Twitter in a nutshell. They are very unhinged. We are very opinionated over on Twitter. I feel like people could actually be who they want to be on Twitter. And I know it's very easy to say Twitter is a cesspool. I have literally argued with coworkers saying that Twitter, unfortunately, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Twitter has been one of the best social media platforms out there for information. Now, it's up to you to cross-check if that information is correct or not. But what I mean when I say this, because some people are freaking laughing their ass off on the other end of that screen, that's fine. Where else can you get boots on the ground videotape of wars across the world? Of race wars happening across the country? You can't anywhere else. Instagram barely shows it. TikTok definitely doesn't show it. Where else can you find it? Where else can you find the videos that you can find on Twitter? They're not being shown on CNN. They're not shown on legacy media. Are you kidding me? There's a reason. There's a reason for that, guys. Yeah, Elon Musk owns this, but he's made it a point to make it as free speech as possible. I'm not defending the guy once again. I'm just telling you what it is. Now, Twitter, about this time last year, or about a year and a half ago, used to be porn central. I used to be scared to scroll on the comments when I was live or whatever. I would always see OnlyFans girls and booty holes and, you know, breasts and stuff like that. It was riddled with pornography. They have cleaned that up. Like, for me at least, on my feed, they have cleaned that up like 90%. Now that's progress. Cleanna saying, actually, Facebook has been sending me horrific stuff lately. That's another one. Facebook. I don't know how it's regulated. I'm not on Facebook. All I can do is speak about Twitter. I really do appreciate it in how laxed it is with free speech. I will say that. Now, are there a lot of dumb people on here that race bait or engagement bait? Yeah, of course. But it's just up to me to have to sift through that and see who's there to troll and who's there to not. But I appreciate a lot of people on there that are actually out there, once again, boots on the ground, and they're filming on their phone what's really happening in the streets with no narrative. No narrative. Because when you're watching a video, you don't need a narrative. You create your own. You make your own conclusion up of what you're seeing. And if you can determine right from wrong, then you guys should be able to watch videos like this. It's way different than reading a headline of what someone's telling you is happening, as opposed to seeing it for yourself, viewing it, and then making your own determination. That is the world that we're supposed to live in. Not being told on a headline, on a CNN, MSNBC, saying, oh, this man did this, and that, and then they show you the clip. Those are precursor opinions to change your opinion, to persuade you to think that what you're about to see is gonna be the same narrative as what they're pushing. They want you to believe that same opinion. They're biased. They're all biased. So, like I said, that's what I appreciate from Twitter. I might give this a watch, bro. Like I said, I don't have any love for criminals. I mean, if you guys do, that's on you. Maybe look in the mirror. So that's what it is. Telegram, yeah. I don't know much about Telegram, but let's see. I'm not racist. I'm just culturally biased. It's politically correct way to describe yourself, Flix. It's not racist, but he defends white people against all bad people, especially the state. I'm right there with you, David. I'm a coconut, apparently. Oh, yeah. Some of the most racist people that I've encountered are my own people. Dude, it's insane. They'll come up to me. Why don't you learn Spanish? Motherfucker, why don't you learn English? That is the national language of our country. What the fuck are you talking about? You think if I ever went to Mexico and I said, why don't you guys learn English? How do you think that would fly over? How? Guys, common sense gets muddled with politics. It really does. Oh, I can't think that way because it doesn't align with my political party. Fuck that shit. Are you an individual or not? Wake up. If this is what part of being a political party is, why would you even want to live on this planet when you can't even form your own opinions? You have to form the ones that are aligned with whatever party? Doesn't make sense. It shouldn't make sense. Yet people love to be part of a club than being an individual. That's what I think it comes down to. You know? I can see you guys are very passionate about this topic, by the way. Once again, everything that I say are my own viewpoints. I'm not trying to push anything. I just wish a lot of you guys would start to question certain things as well. Like the headline I just read about this movie. Okay. They're calling him a racist. Why are they calling him a racist? If I do watch this movie and I determine he's not a racist, then obviously that headline was for a shock value or to deter people from watching it, right? Now, if I watch that movie and I do determine that he is some walking, talking Aryan protector and he only kills brown people because they're brown and not criminals, then yeah, obviously I'm going to call it what it is. I'm going to say this is racist shit, you know? But the fact that people talk about it and other people say don't talk about it like it doesn't exist is moronic. You guys have your head in the sand. You guys are cherry picking the news, and that's not what you want to do. You have to be fair. Mochi. But yeah, it just irks me a little bit when people think that certain people can't do any wrong. Or, all cops are bad. And then, release the body cam footage. And then the body cam footage comes out, and then they're obviously proven wrong that the person actually attacked the cop with a weapon. And they're like, well, we're not going to say sorry, but yeah, next, we're going to go on to the next one. This is the world that we live in, but I don't want to live in it. You know what I'm saying? Just very, it shouldn't be controversial is what I'm saying. Shouldn't be controversial whatsoever. Perfect Q in the perfect Q, yeah. Citizen Vigilante is about sending a message about migrant criminals, and it has succeeded. You know what? Shit, dude. A lot of you guys are down with this. It's true. We no longer have to rely on corporate media. They used it. That is one thing I do agree on. We don't have, especially when it comes to entertainment like film or shows, we're at an age where we can put this shit out ourselves, you know? Because of course, media is gonna, you know how many documentaries that I watch, guys, especially, it doesn't even need to be real stuff. It could be horror related stuff. Baby. Guys, give me 1 second. Mochi's going crazy. All right, guys, sorry about that. I needed to see what was happening. He gets so fascinated by the squirrels and the seagulls outside, he goes crazy. My cat Mochi, by the way. Okay, so back on it. Don't know what I was saying. But yes, we don't need corporate media anymore. Oh, I was saying that I do watch a lot of documentaries and horror in particular. And you know how many times directors come in and they have a vision, and then the big production studios or the bigwigs step in and they go, we want you to do it like this, 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 and this. And if you don't do it like that, we're going to fire you. You want to talk about spinning a fucking narrative or being biased, man? When you can't even create your own art or create a movie the way that you want to, that says a lot. That really does say a lot. Elon needs to buy YouTube and Google. Do it, Elon. You know what? I'm actually for that. The way he's treated Twitter, I'm for that. I mean, yeah, there's a cesspool of people. You can't stop an influx of people that want to either troll or spin narratives. You can't stop that, right? But I will say this. I have gotten so many videos blocked on YouTube or copyright claimed, and I know it's not necessarily YouTube's doing. It's all the companies that YouTube works with in the copyright sphere. If anyone, I mean, let alone the richest man in the world, were to buy YouTube and Google, because they go hand in hand, I would love for them to change the copyright laws. I would love to. There's been so many legal battles about fair use. Everything that I do and that the reaction community does is fair use, all right? Obviously, there's some that talk more than others and offer more commentary, but literally what I do is offer fair use. Now, that is legal. That is legally binding. Yet, they still block my videos. That's what I don't understand. So if they were to get someone in there to change something, I would love that. The fact that you're talking about it makes their headline good, as cheesy as it is. Rob is saying, if you really want to question, you should check out the documentary series Europa, The Last Battle. Society has changed so much since the 10 years. Read about the things when things started to get flipped. We live in upside down now pretty much. In Citizen Vigilante, the protagonist takes out everyone complicit in crimes regardless of race and culture. Then what is the fucking problem? That is literally, I mean, don't get me wrong. Being a vigilante, I don't advocate for. I don't prop that up. I don't, leave that for the movies. Leave that for Punisher and actual vigilantes, right? Batman and stuff like that, right? But for the movie's sake, everyone that has rap sheets whether brown or otherwise, should be taken out in the movie. If you believe you're a YouTube creator, you'll prosper more with Elon. Well, I'll say this. The only reason I'm not complaining too much about being here on YouTube is because it is a free platform. Now, for whatever reason they started charging to be a creator, ooh, lordy. That would be the end of days. That would be the end of times for us. It's already bad enough they take 30%. Anytime one of you guys donates, you know, like $2 goes to them. 2 out of your 5 goes to them. But I don't want to charge you guys. I don't feel comfortable charging you guys $7 a request. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. All right, let's check out some Dr. Bombay SOS. I think I spoke enough on the issue. I think you guys know where I kind of stand with it. And I'm sure a lot of you guys now think I'm a racist, so. Did you hear what he was saying about the criminals? How dare he? We want criminals to run free and play with our children. All right, guys. Let's get into Dr. Bombay. SOS, the tiger took my family. What am I playing? What the hell am I watching?
SOS, the tiger took my brother. SOS, the tiger took my mother. SOS, the tiger took my family. We lived outside Calcutta in a little wooden house. I lived there with my family and 21 cows. But now they all are gone and life is not so fun. What can you expect here in Tigerland? SOS, the tiger took my father. SOS, the tiger took my brother. SOS, the tiger took my mother. SOS, the tiger took my family.
This is reminding me of the Venga Boys. Remember Venga Boys? Vigilante music.
One day in the warm jungle, the tiger took my steak. It wasn't really fun, it was a big mistake. I took my brother's slingshot and shot the tiger down. This is how we do it here in Tigerland. SOS, the tiger took my father. SOS, the tiger took my brother. SOS, the tiger took my mother. SOS, the tiger took my family. The tiger got the SOS shot my family got the tiger.
And the funny thing is, I bet Indian people fucking love this shit. Or at least loved it when it came out.
SOS, the tiger took my father. SOS, the tiger took my brother. SOS, tiger took my family.
My God, y'all. This guy has a bunch of songs too. Dude, actually the Ozzy Osbourne of India. Yeah, the movie on edibles. Reminds me of Techno Head. I want to be a hippie. Oh gosh. No one from Carmelo Anthony has apologized for being wrong yet. Yeah, I mean, like, because you want to talk about living in the most racist times. We are now living in the most racist times of all right now, where people will defend people just because they're the same color skin as them, despite any of the facts that come out or lack of. I mean, most of the people that are spinning this, support for him don't know any facts at all whatsoever. And from what I've gathered, what I've seen, and what I've heard from people that were standing outside of the courtroom, they're only defending him because he's black. And if you're defending someone based on skin color, you've already lost, bro. You've already lost the plot. I'm sorry. Criminals come in all shapes and colors. You know what I mean? You think if a Mexican dude in front of me shoots another person and he sees that I saw and he goes, "Hey, tell the cops it was a white guy." Come on, bro. We gotta protect our own. No. No. I'm not that dumb. I'm not doing that. Yet that's the code that people live by. Protect a color based on the actions of people. We have a judicial system for a reason, y'all. If you don't like it, take it up with the judge. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. That's what they say, right? So, it's wild. Let's see. It turns out that Ozzy had Neanderthal DNA, which helped him live so long despite consuming bad things. What? Does anyone know what the definition of racism is? Hating someone based on the color of their skin? Thinking that they're more superior? I'm guessing. I'm just guessing. I haven't looked it up lately, but what's the Urban Dictionary? What's the Urban Dictionary definition of it? The Aussie thing is true. Look it up. Let's see. Was Aussie a Neanderthal? Is that what I'm looking up? I don't even know how to spell that. Jesus Christ. Here we go. Neanderthal. No, he wasn't. No, Ozzy Osbourne is not a Neanderthal, but the rumor comes from a very real, fascinating scientific study. Back in 2010, Ozzy became one of the first people in the world to have his entire genome fully sequenced. Scientists at the genetics firm called Gnome analyzed his DNA to figure out how he managed to survive decades of extreme substance abuse. While the study found unique mutations that helped his body process drugs and alcohol, it also revealed that he has a small percentage of Neanderthal DNA. Specifically, researchers found a trace segment of his chromosome 10 that inherited traits from our extinct hominid cousin. Before you think that makes him a medical marvel, there's a catch. There's a catch. It's totally normal. Almost everyone of European or Asian descent carries between 1% to 2% Neanderthal DNA. So good try. Good one. We almost fell for it. Due to interbreeding between Homo sapiens and Neanderthals 10,000s of years ago. He actually has less than average. When the scientists looked closer, they noted that the company's founder actually had about 3 times more Neanderthal DNA than Ozzy did. So while the Prince of Darkness is a self-proclaimed genetic mutant when it comes to tolerating wild lifestyle choices, he is still fully Homo sapien. I don't know. Perfect Q, I looked it up. What do you got to say about that? No, you weren't partially. I mean, you made it seem like he was the only one that had Neanderthal DNA. When in fact, 1 to 2%, it says. Wait, where does it say? 1 to 2% of Neanderthal DNA is found in European and Asian descent. I mean, you might, depending on how much European or Asian descent you have in you. I do have European in me. Asian, no. I mean, if it is, it's like 0.5%. But European, I have Scottish, Irish. Yeah, Scottish and Irish. A huge percentage I have, believe it or not. Even looking at this caramel brown skin, trust me, I come from over the pond, y'all. Now come get me, vigilante. Citizen vigilante. Okay, I give up. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. Pauly Short has the IQ of a Neanderthal. That's all right. We ask these things, man, of AI, so we can be somewhat correct, right? Your beard is a bit Scottish. Oh, thank you. This is actually the thickest I can grow it. It stops growing after this. This is it. I have a brush that I use. I wish, I can grow a thicker, fuller beard, or just like not a silky smooth one, but like a It's basically, when it's unkempt, it's like a freaking end of a broomstick, and I hate that. So I always put a lot of oils in there and stuff, So wait, does Ric Flair have that makes him survive? It might be. It really might be. Now everything on Twitter is recommending me to watch Citizen Vigilante. That's so crazy. Remember, guys, form your own opinions, please. Form your own opinions. Don't be persuaded by what people tell you or what media tells you. Look at this. After watching Citizen Vigilante, I could not help but think of this old movie, Death Wish 1974. Please watch Death Wish 1974 if you guys have not seen it. You want to talk about... This is like the original Vigilante movie. Yeah, I'm going to say Death Wish. Death Wish is one of the original Vigilante movies. This is such a... I can't really play the clip, but this is a very, very good movie. Charles Bronson, classic actor. I still have to watch a lot more of him. But definitely check out Death Wish. At least the first two. I've seen all of them. They do get slapsticky after a while. The third one is batshit insane. But the first two are very, very good, I think. I mean, the third one is very good, but it goes like completely B-movie, obviously. And, it is what it is. Jeff Goldblum is Thug number 2. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And I noticed, that was the first thing I noticed watching that movie. Charles Bronson served and got injured in World War II. He was a badass. Yeah. Yeah, Death Wish 3 is crazy. That one has like the most guns, I think. You know what? I don't remember Death Wish 4. Let me see. Let me see who the villain is in that one. The Crackdown. The subtitles, man, are beyond, are so bizarre, dude. The Crackdown. I think it's when he comes to LA. I think. Oh yeah. This dude. Okay. I do remember it. That's the final scene in the bottom left. That's the final frame. They're all very good. Like as far as like you having an enjoyable B-movie time, I would say watch Death Wish. Now the fifth one shouldn't have even been made. Believe it or not, they made a fifth one. I do like aspects of it. Like they had is that Michael Parks? I think it's Michael Parks as the villain right here in the middle. He was very good in it. Very, very good in it. It didn't need to be done though. Dirty Harry's very good too. The first Dirty Harry. I haven't seen the rest of them. That's one thing that everybody always asks. Are you going to continue the Dirty Harry series? So here's part 3. There's something about punks, man. About these punks in the 80s. They don't make them like this anymore, do they? You know, if you were watching the 80s movie and you saw a group of people that came out looking like this, oh, it was on. It was on. The bad guy in Dirty Harry went on to play the father in the original Hellraiser. Oh, yeah. That was a scary guy. That was a scary dude. Or actor, I guess. Just like his presence. Oh, that's right. This guy. This guy was fucking nuts as a villain. Yeah, this guy was scary. He was like he was a cult leader. I don't even think he was a gang leader. He was literally like a cult leader. And they were just causing mayhem in the town. Not town, but like in the neighborhood, basically. I really like part 3 a lot. It was the one that was the most Mad Maxy, for sure. You know? All right, guys. I think I'm going to head out a little early. We got some stuff to do. Oh, man. I got Dr. Bombay still. We got some things to do today. But thank you guys so much for picking my brain. Allowing me to pick yours a little bit. Now I did look it up, and I did see Ric Flair was a victim of a baby scandal. What? How much you love in the World Cup? I've never been a big soccer fan at all. So, I mean, if it's on, I'll watch it, and I'll just scream goal when someone scores. I don't follow it, bro. I mean, everybody at work is following it, of course, but I'm not a big sports fan, to be honest. So that's kind of my excitement level for the World Cup. Just me personally. It's not soccer. Oh, it's football. It's football. Excuse me. It's football. Whatever. All right, guys. As far as what's coming on the docket, I'm gonna find a 4th of July movie to watch, hopefully, very, very soon. And then I have to get prepared for Obsession, because that is coming out, and that will be coming to the channel too. As far as movies go, I'm trying to think of what movies are coming out that I have tickets for in theaters. I don't know what's coming out next weekend. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for all the requests and all the love, all the donations, and all the real deal talk. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully nobody got offended. I mean, that's what you guys are subscribed for, my real deal opinions, right? If it's too much for you, unsubscribe. I don't know what else to say. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm gone. Peace.